of Scotland, how an ultra-secretive billionaire, with a very traumatic past, is set to be Scotland's biggest landowner. In a bid to take it back in time. Sir Edwin Landseer's Monarch of the Glen is famous the world over as an iconic image of the Highlands, so it is understandable that the National Galleries of Scotland should be fighting to save it for the nation and prevent it being sold to a foreign buyer. The authorities could do worse than ask for help from the man who actually owns the magnificent landscape that the 1851 masterpiece depicts, the Glen Feshie estate in the heart of the Cairngorms. He is Anders Holch Povlsen, the fabulously wealthy owner of the international fashion business Bestseller and the biggest shareholder in the British online fashion company Asos. More than that, the secretive rag trade billionaire is also the proud possessor of a staggering £100 million of Highland property, the result of a stealthy campaign of acquisition that could soon make him the largest private landlord not just north of the border, but of Britain. Povlsen has bought 11 Scottish estates, including Glen Feshie and the Cairngorms, and is understood to be eyeing up yet more. The 44-year-old father of three was already the second largest private landowner in Britain when, last month, he made yet another purchase, the 18,000-acre Arable estate in Sutherland for £7 million. It brought his total to a staggering 218,364 acres. So what lies behind his land grab, and who is the man some are calling the new king of Scotland? Povlsen has the taste in fast cars and private jets you might expect from a man estimated to be worth £3.76 billion. But while his plans for the Scottish countryside are hardly high-tech or flashy, they are certainly dramatic. Indeed, he wants to take his estates back in time, and is prepared to spend £100 million returning them to their original wilderness and realize his dream of creating an ecotourism paradise. The rewilding plans are already underway at Glen Feshie, where a large deer population, once encouraged to feed the stalking industry, had destroyed the natural habitat. It is all a long way from the tiny Danish town of Brand, with a population of just 7,000, where Povlsen's father, Troels, opened the family's first clothes store in 1975. Other outlets soon followed. And Anders was only 27 when Troels made him the sole owner of Bestseller. By 2007, it was so successful that supermodel Giselle Bundchen was hired to promote it. It's a spectacular success story, but it was not without personal cost. In 1998, the Povlsens were subjected to a 10-month reign of terror by an extortionist called Kurt Hansen, who threatened to kill family members if he didn't receive £1 million. Hansen, 34, sent a series of letters, scratched his initials onto family cars and eventually broke into the Povlsen family home, leaving a note a few yards from where they slept. He was subsequently arrested carrying 3 sets of handcuffs, ankle cuffs, tape, a pistol and flammable liquids. Officers later found disguises, a wetsuit, a book on poisoning and a secret room under the floorboards of Hansen's home. Then, in 2003, a close family friend was kidnapped in India, where the firm has factories, by a gang that mistook him for one of the Povlsens. He was finally rescued by local police after a dramatic car chase.